I am back at working on my free falling. I'm just going to do a little bit more than I think I'm going to finish the edges. I don't have much more I want to do to this, but I'm going to use the heat gun, so it's going to get loud. Just going to rub this a little, kind of work on the texture. Well, the next step will be to remove the blue painter's tape from the outside. Oh, see how nicely that protected the edge? A little more buildup right on this side than I probably want. One of these days I'll actually let the wax just stay around the edges and just drip down the edges and have that be part of the piece. I haven't gotten to that point that I want to do that yet, but that is a very common practice, to leave that wax as part of the, down the sides as part of the piece. I'll get there. I'm going to use a different finish today than I've used before. I was not just going to use my little clay scraper, scrape along the edges, make sure there's no excess wax along them. Now, this is something I have not done before. I think I probably better put on gloves. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think I'm definitely using gloves. I don't want to get this all over my fingers. There it comes. Okay, I'm starting to get some. I thought this little bottle with the sponge might be the easiest way to apply stain to the edge of this. This one's a learning experience, so we'll see. Okay, it's not a very dark stain, but I think that's a nice finish. I've been doing taking some classes online. I get a weekly lesson. It's not all photo encaustic. It's working with all encaustic processes, but there's lots of things I'll be able to apply to this. It's just finding the time to experiment, and in some cases getting the supplies needed. But I'm going to be working on expanding what I do, learning a little more about what I do, and see what else I can do with this process, because I really like it, and I am really excited about some of the things that I can do that I've been seeing. I will be doing more off and on this summer, just because I'm gone so much. I think fall's going to turn into my time to really produce the most encaustic work. But I think that looks pretty good. I think that gives that a nice finish without framing it.